We're Miriam and Tanguy, and this is Mighty Van. In 2019, we bought a van. We spent a year self-converting it, with no previous building experience whatsoever. We turned it into a beautiful, cozy home. In this build series, we'll show you how we did it. From woodworking to electrical, we'll show it all. Hoping we can help you, or inspire you, build a home on wheels and live new adventures on the road.
So, I'm sick. I've got fever since yesterday, but here we are. And this is Tanguy. He's
Hi.
not yet sick,
Nope,
but
never.
he will be very soon, because I'm gonna give it to him. I think I was like... So I don't know if we show that to you guys. So that's the future curtains here and future curtain over there. So it's how it's gonna look like. I'm just going to cut and take the last measurement here. I'm going to take like my measurement and everything with that, just to know exactly where I want the fold to be and where I'm gonna sew for the future rods. And I'm gonna cut here because that's the right size.
Hey, how are you?
So today is a difficult day, not just because I'm sick, but also because I think mentally we're tired. We only running into issues. Like we have our heater pump that doesn't work anymore. The water heater tank stopped working last time when we tried it. Without the heater, we can't work on the floor. I was hoping this will be magnetic. So this is the magnet I bought. Work well with the fridge. Work well with the door. But doesn't work at all with the frame. So we have to change our plan. Change the way we wanted to do it, to do the door.
Hi.
Plus, when we did some reparation on the van, I don't know what they did exactly, but they just they put the van upside down, like everything.
Well, they had to check underneath the van, so they raised it up and down and up and down. So
Yeah, so like a lot of things shifted and moved, and that one that is not fixed yet to the floor felt bam here. So it's nothing, it's not like a big deal, but it's just like adding a bit to the mood.
yeah.
How is your mood today? I feel for myself that right now it's the step in the van build where I'm the more tired. I know the fact that I'm sick plays like a role, and I need to use the tissue. Can you hold that, please? Don't.
And I'm at the stage where I can take my glasses off, where I just want it to be done, but the remaining of the rest of our list seems like it's tiny little things here and there, but it's actually a long list of tiny little things,
And it's endless.
it seems endless.
It's just like right now it feels like we did so much, but we still have so much to do, and
Yeah.
those are small stuff, but like tricky also. And it's just like can we get over?
Can we just go? Yeah, I want to go.
Gosh, are we going to be able to be
Yeah,
done?
so I don't want to continue dwelling on stuff, because I want to actually try and do something so I can feel a little better. I'm gonna go back to working on the shoe closet. I'm out. Smoke bomb.
You were never here.
So, one of our mission, but the mission that we might accomplish today is the shoe drawers. So, shoe drawers. We've done one as a test. It works. I think we're pretty satisfied with the results.
We are.
It's not perfect, but nothing is. And we've actually tested with our shoes and that works. So this is our closet, the doors here, and this is a shoe drawer. So right here, this is a little bit tough for now. We're gonna have to adjust. So we bought the system from Amazon, this one. It comes in pairs, obviously, so 2 of these. So we have another one that we're gonna use right now. We've built the front, the 2 shelves, and the back here. And since this wall is pretty thin, we have these round hinge, I guess, here, that are almost the same width as this one. And so what I've done is add another piece of wood here where the system attaches, and that allows us to avoid drilling through the wall of the cabinet, of the closet. Ta-da! And so I'm gonna do the other one. The system is right here. So this is technically a replacement system for existing closets, but we didn't have an existing closet, so we figured it out sort of on the fly. So it comes with the 2 main hinge, I guess we can call that.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of hardware, basically all the hardware you need. So the round, as I mentioned, and also the 2 stops right here, the little rectangle pieces that are just right there. And you can see it stops from actually going further.
Explain why we added like
Oh, the studs here?
yeah.
This one? Yeah, so we've added this one here. It's not necessary for the actual function of the drawer, but the thing is our closet is like, it's not, again, not perfect, not straight. And so the base, the top of the drawer here was wider than the actual base and the actual width of the closet. This was 22 here, and this one was 22 and 2/3, I can't remember exactly, 1/8, I can't remember, but it was longer. And so we've cut that piece of wood to the exact width of the base, and now we have like, it's sort of straight.
And
It's straightened the panel of the closet.
Plus, it will allow us to put maybe a system like a magnetic system underneath.
Yeah, so in order to avoid the drawer to open when we don't want it, we're gonna have to add a little lock, I guess, that's gonna be attached here and maybe here, that comes and clicks so it doesn't open when we don't want it to. So it's gonna be either here or on one of the sides or on both sides. We'll see the support that it needs, but that's pretty much it.
What are we doing today?
Coffee. A lot.
No, instead of that.
We are cutting wood once again. We are doing the paneling for the doors. We're starting with the back doors and the side of the back doors, because this will lead to doing the framing on top of the 2 back doors, which will then lead to being able to attach the
curtain
rod for the back doors, which will enable Miriam to work on the back doors curtains
and windows cover. Just one window cover,
because we have one window back.
Yeah.
And then at our break for lunch, we will get some more panels to do the side door. Yeah, because I think we figured out what we're going to do for the side door, and so just have to do it now.
You. Oh, you're the last screw.
There you go. I think that'll work. Can you turn on the... Thank you. So there it is. Little shelf.
Additional storage
Here. So the back ends here, but it's actually one piece that, well, does the back of the shelf. And you can store stuff like this. Well, eventually there's going to be something else like my... Do you want to get my water bottle in my door? In the passenger, in the driver's door?
You wanted to check?
Yeah, driver's door. So my water bottle fits barely, but it fits. This. Yeah, that's good. So we're just gonna have to paint this white, just like the rest. And I have to do the rest of the wood here.
Donkey is going to explain what he did. He's going to explain everything.
I don't think this is the best shot you can get of yourself.
Really?
Even this is better. This is cute. This is creepy. Cute?
So,
creepy.
So cute, but cute.
Cute.
Donkey is going to explain everything he did.
Everything we did.
I was the brain behind everything, but you did it.
What you made me do, basically.
Yeah.
What you had me do.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Did you see it? Oh, yeah.
So, we're sick, we're tired, we're hungry, we haven't eaten all day.
But we're making happy faces.
But we're making happy smiley faces. So, we first did this cover here for the upper part of the side window. And so this goes all around the edge here. And there's this part as well here that closes it completely. So that's a proper render, I guess. And so Miriam's gonna open. And you can see that
it goes not to the end, because there is the rubber.
The rubber, I was looking for that word.
It needs to be kept. And here?
Yeah. And here you can see.
Here it is.
It's not in the way, so that's perfect. And so if you close that again.
Yeah.
Ta-da! And so yeah, we've installed these hooks.
But we have to explain it's a hook. Like, look.
Yes.
I can put my thing here, and you can hang something like that, for example. And also you can put a socket like that. You can put it round like that. It doesn't hurt anything.
Yep.
So of course, when we open, for example, that jacket will be on the way.
Yep.
So it's mostly for stuff that we use every day.
Yeah.
So we arrive, we just put our stuff, and it's the thing that we're gonna put on ourselves and we're gonna leave.
Even small scarves or hats or whatever. Yeah.
What is happening here? What is that? Whoa.
This, we've decided to close the side door completely. So we're just putting this so
Like that the dog can leave. Yeah.
It'll be easier for the dog.
That was the idea.
Yeah. No, this is the pattern for inside the sliding door. We're basically going to attach that panel inside the sliding door with some insulation in between. And so if Miriam, you want to come in?
I want to come in.
After you.
Oh wow, it's pretty inside.
I just close the door.
Wow, and it's just one piece of
so
wood.
Just one piece, and I actually need to slide it like this before. Close that. There we go.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I think this, so in French, what you need to know is this, we call this a couillasse. It's a couillasse.
A couillasse.
Une couillasse. And so there was this one and the one here for the handle, for the door handle, which I'm pretty
happy with? Yeah, it's perfect.
That fits. Here we still have the thing here, so we can still fit a small panel here. And so if you can just mark me. Let's go straight. Yeah, sure. Mark me this one. Just so I get a rough idea. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, that's how we do things.
Yeah.
We YOLO things.
We YOLO the couillasse. How do you say you only
Live once?
YOLO is you only live once, but what's you only build a van once? Yo
blah, blah, blah.
Yo blah blah. You only build YOBAVO.
YOBAVO.
Yeah, we'll stick to YOLO, I think. The YOLO van.
YOLO van.
Forget Mighty Van, it's the YOLO
YOLO van.
Yeah, the van is YOLO, and our editing is YOLO, and our footages are YOLO.
Everything is YOLO.
Everything is YOLO.
Show the YOLO cushion.
Oh, no, your YOLO cushion. This one?
Yeah. YOLO cushion.
YOLO cushion.
But cute.
Miriam did this, asking advice to a friend that is actually an expert at like sewing and making clothes and all that. And Miriam said, I'm gonna do it like this. Will that work? Her friend said, no, don't ever do that. And she did. And that actually turned out awesome.
Not too bad. I might not sell it, but...
Our very first handmade cushion for the van. See? Ta-da.
Cute.
So cute. I think you know by now that we're not professionals. We figured a lot of things on the go. But with each project we completed, we took a bit of knowledge and know-how into the next one. For Miriam, it was her first time sewing, and look how cute that cushion turned out to be. Building a van can be tough. It can be exhausting and drain a lot of energy out of you. And when you start seeing the finish line, it seems like everything is stacked against you and that you won't make it to the end. The only thing you can do? Remember why you're doing this. Look around and appreciate everything you've already accomplished. And keep in mind, it's all worth it. For us, building this van was a dream. The idea of traveling across this new country that adopted us, see all of its nature and wildlife. That's what we're doing this for. And if that meant spending our entire evenings for almost a year, cutting wood, making mistakes, arguing about storage space, then so be it. Because at the end of all this, the journey truly begins. So take a breath. Think about all of this. Then put your foot down. You're doing great. Spend some time on the details. Make it truly yours. so when you move into your van, you will feel just like home. And most of all, enjoy the process and be proud of your work. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.